regarding allegedly illegal video he uploaded to Instagram following Hurricane Dorian in 2019. Adam Levine has achieved a settlement. The Maroon 5 frontman has settled all claims made against him by Global Weather Productions LLC, a licensing business that holds the rights to numerous recordings of natural disasters, according to a notification submitted to a federal court on Wednesday, January 7. Attorneys on both sides of the dispute did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and settlement terms were not made public. The controversy started with an Instagram carousel in September 2019, where Levine asked his millions of followers to donate to the Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund, while showcasing the devastating destruction caused by Hurricane Dorian. In July, Global Weather Productions filed a lawsuit against Levine for the post, claiming that he had included a video showing the devastation caused by the hurricane to the Bahamas' Abacos Islands. The corporation reportedly owns this video, which was captured by professional storm chaser Michael Brandon Clement. Global Weather Productions claims that Levine disregarded many infringement letters after the fact and failed to purchase a license for the Abacos Islands film. Levine was sued by the corporation for copyright infringement, which carries a maximum legal penalty of $150,000. In court documents addressing the allegations, Levine's attorneys denied any misconduct. Since 2023, Global Weather Productions has filed scores of lawsuits against publishers of allegedly illegal natural disaster videos, continuing its recent run of copyright litigation. The company's lawsuits have targeted Levine, as well as individual content providers like model Molly Sims and news broadcasters, including Reuters, Univision, and News Nation. The recent announcement that multi-platinum artist Adam Levine has settled a lawsuit related to a 2019 Instagram post has garnered attention and sparked discussion in the music, legal, and social impact communities. Celebrity influence in this day and age goes well beyond music and entertainment, influencing public opinion, philanthropy, and even social media activism. After urging fans to donate to hurricane relief efforts, the Maroon 5 frontman, who is well known throughout the world for his chart-topping hits and his captivating presence on The Voice, found himself embroiled in a legal battle. The gesture was intended to help those affected by one of the strongest Atlantic storms in recent memory. However, what precisely took place? What were the allegations in the lawsuit? Why is it important? And how does this settlement affect social movements, content producers, and celebrities in the era of social media? Let's examine the narrative from its inception to its wider ramifications. A call to action going viral. When humanitarian urgency and music collide, a fierce Category 5 hurricane in 2019. Hurricane Dorian wreaked havoc throughout the Atlantic, causing significant damage to the Bahamas and later to portions of the southeast coast of the United States. Tens of thousands of people were displaced and thousands of homes were destroyed, leading to international appeals for assistance. Numerous people and celebrities used social media to spread awareness and solicit funds as numerous aid organizations organized resources. Among the voices was Adam Levine. He urged followers to donate to the relief efforts for Hurricane Dorian victims on his popular Instagram account. Millions of followers saw the post, which was meant to be a public appeal, a sincere moment of influence used for a cause greater than himself. But then something unexpected happened. Legal issues resulting from a good deed, a corporation called Global Weather Productions, or a related rights holder, sued Adam Levine in federal court months after the Instagram post went live, claiming that the visual content of the post, a video clip including weather footage, violated its copyright. Essentially, the lawsuit accused the post of improper use of media rather than any impropriety in promoting donations or charitable intent. The complaint contended that Levine's use of the footage Becker used in that Instagram post, which particularly showed the hurricane's damage, violated the plaintiff's copyright. Fair use, public interest exceptions, and the regulation of social media content, when public figures reuse third-party media, were all brought up by this. Levine, a person with a carefully manicured public persona, was placed in an uncommon legal limelight due to the lawsuit's public nature, even though it focused on technical copyright issues rather than any malicious intent. The significance of the lawsuit's detractors first claimed that it was a case of bad timing, a technically debatable copyright claim made against an artist for incorporating meteorological footage into a post intended to assist storm victims. The legal complaint supporters argued that copyright laws must be upheld in all situations and that all online media, even those used for charitable purposes, must have the appropriate licensing. In this instance, the lawsuit raised a number of intricate issues. Public good versus copyright. Should the context affect how copyright claims are decided when a prominent figure amplifies a humanitarian appeal using content from third parties? Some attorneys contended that where the content raises awareness and serves philanthropic purposes, the fair use doctrine, which protects some types of reuse that benefit society, might be applicable. Celebrity platforms. Their potential and dangers. Levine and other celebrities have huge fan bases. Numerous followers listen to them when they speak. However, there are unanticipated legal hazards associated with that authority, particularly when well-meaning actions conflict with intellectual property regulations that weren't created for TikToks, Reels, and Instagram stories. Governance of social media content. The lawsuit sparked discussion about the best ways for performers, social media influencers, and even non-governmental organizations to obtain rights clearance on digital platforms. Social media is incredibly rapid and frequently casual, in contrast to traditional media like television or movies, yet legal frameworks have not yet fully adjusted to this new reality. What we know about the settlement. According to court documents dated January 7, 2026, Adam Levine and the plaintiff had settled all claims pertaining to the Instagram post. Observers are left to guess on the settlement's potential practical effects, as no additional information has been made public regarding whether Levine paid damages or what terms were agreed upon. In high-profile cases like this one, settlements usually include a mix of mutual releases of claims, compensation, and confidentiality. Although the precise amounts are not made public, the fact that both parties reached a settlement indicates that they both viewed the advantages of avoiding a drawn-out court struggle, which might have been expensive in terms of money and damage to their reputation. Notably, admitting guilt is not a prerequisite for settling. Instead of litigating unpredictable outcomes in court, settlements frequently reflect deliberate decisions to control risk and certainty. Public responses. Encouragement, doubt, and discussion. Fans, academics studying law, artists, and regular social media users all started talking about the story. Those who supported Levine's initial intentions criticized the lawsuit as an opportunistic attempt to profit from a do-good post, and praised him for utilizing his position to advocate for humanitarian help. Legal action over the underlying film felt out of place given the setting, according to reactions on social media that reflected the idea that powerful voices like Levine's can truly make a difference in disaster aid. Ethical concerns were brought up by commentators. Should strict copyright enforcement stifle humanitarian appeals? Others adopted a more impartial stance, emphasizing how crucial it is to uphold intellectual property rights, even in philanthropic contexts. They maintained that appropriate licensing procedures must be followed regardless of how admirable the purpose, and that copyright rules are specifically designed to safeguard the financial interests of creators. The larger discussion includes whether current regulations sufficiently safeguard users, artists, and copyright holders, as well as how creative works are employed in digital contexts. Advice for advocates, creators, and influencers. The episode provides several crucial lessons for anyone working in the interrelated world of social influence and digital material. Even though the public may never know the precise details of the settlement, the law frequently concentrates on behaviors, even when there is good intent behind a post. Celebrities, influencers, charitable organizations, and private citizens all need to exercise caution while navigating the legal landscape of content rights, particularly when posting publicly to an audience of millions. Rights clearance, which is usually connected to movies, TV shows, and commercial advertising, is becoming more and more important for social media as well. Even in philanthropic appeals, third-party content, whether it be audio, video, or images, may need to be licensed. Levine's predicament serves as a reminder of a more general reality. Superstars have enormous influence over how resources and attention are allocated. However, that impact touches on moral and legal lines that aren't always obvious. Public personalities must strike a balance between their willingness to assist and their knowledge of the laws governing digital information. This case demonstrates how 21st-century technologies are pushing the boundaries of legal standards developed in the 20th century. Lawmakers and courts are debating how to apply conventional concepts like copyright and trademark to user-generated media, viral posts, and influencer content, often in unfamiliar territory. Going ahead, a crossroads in culture, law, and art. Adam Levine's settlement is a turning point at the intersection of digital media, intellectual property law, and celebrity culture, not merely the conclusion of a single lawsuit. Legal systems must change to take into consideration context, intent, and impact without jeopardizing creators' rights as social media platforms continue to transform the public realm, where influencers drive fundraising, ignite movements, and create communities. Levine's case is probably just the beginning of the discussion. The message is obvious for both established celebrities and prospective influencers. Legal awareness should be combined with good intentions. Levine's story also serves as a reminder to viewers worldwide of how difficult it can be to balance celebrity, advocacy, and the law, even when the objective is as widely accepted as aiding those in need.